There's the occasional fan that comes by my house in Venice and knows, like, oh, you're Beast Boy. But at a con,
You're like, this is my house.
No, I don't mind. I'm a public person. I'm here for the people.
Come over for dinner.
Well, you know, if you make some good vegan food, I won't say no. But yeah, it's a whole experience, and that's the best part about it, going to these cons, connecting with the people that you're affecting, because what we do is, it's our art. And it's our energy, it's our blood, sweat, tears, laughter, friendship, everything goes into it. So it's amazing to see how it's translated through a cartoon character to the people. And the only time you really get to see the real, true, effect of it is coming to cons. So it's magical.
Wow.
I just want to be on y'all.
I mean, for me, it's the best. It's the best in the world. I meet so many amazing fans, and we're nothing without our fans. And I hear stories all the time where your character got me through a really hard time, or my parents' divorce, or I found someone in Raven that I could relate to, or I had friends after My Little Pony, and it was like, wow, we realize what we're doing really means something. And I think our predecessors, because there was no internet, didn't know how loved they were. But this past year in particular, I met the most amazing people. I don't know if you guys follow my social, but there was a girl that was dressed as Raven. She was talking to me like crazy, and I looked over and I saw her mom, and she was crying. But I mean, a lot of people cry when they meet me, but this was like crazy.
Doesn't mean come on,
hello,
not hello.
But this was crazy. So I said, "Are you okay?" She said, "My daughter's autistic and she hasn't spoken in 5 years. And which year do you recommend she hasn't stopped talking?" And I was like, "Oh, group hug." And those kind of stories mean everything. Did you guys see on my social the kid that was deaf? I don't know if you guys saw this. It's on my Twitter. But he was a huge fan of My Harley Quinn. And his mom came to our table and she's like, I'm sorry, I'm not sure why he loved you so much. He hasn't heard since birth. And so I signed to him and I asked him if he could feel the vibrations of the character. And he said yes. So I took his hand and I put it on my throat. And I just, hi, it's Quinn. It's so nice to meet you. He was like, you should watch the video. It's so cute. So giving back to fans like that is everything. So thank you guys for coming and showing us the love and giving us the chance to give back to you guys.
So let's turn it right over to you.
This one is for Tara. Tara, I am looking to become a voice actor myself. I've learned many voices from your character. And my question for you is, what is the biggest advice you can give me to go from my room impersonating to where you are today?
Well, it's a lot of work for sure. Have you taken acting classes? So we always say that you should take as many as you can. Scene study, improv, that's my favorite, and singing lessons so you can learn what your muscle can do. And then you can take a good voice acting class if it's really legit. Don't ever pay to audition. Have you heard of this? It's despicable. Okay, no one in our world got here by paying to audition. You pay your agent after you get a job. It's hard work, but if it's in your soul to do it, I wish you all the best of luck.
I heard, so do you have Renegade as a website, right? With a bunch of tools, stuff like that.
Yeah, so I want to be a voice actor or whatever.
I want to be a voice actor.
Because people will give their left arm to get this business, so to, charge people to audition it makes me really mad.
Well, me and Tara,
It makes me hard.
we're working on a book right now, and a whole experience at the con to teach people actually how to get into voice acting. We've been talking about that. So would you all come to our school? We have a BB Ray school. It'll be online too.
Yeah.
But we also will show up for the people.
Yeah.
Let's do it all.
Even if you have to play coach.
For the people?
I will be y'all. No, I really believe that. This is I'm gonna give you a little magic. Give yourself everything you've ever wanted, and only more of that will come to you. Because scarcity is a program. There's actually infinite amounts of everything in the universe. So start giving yourself first-class seats, and only more first-class seats will come to you. I'm serious. At first I'm like, oh man, I don't want to spend all that money. I ain't got all that money. And then I'm like, I want to be comfortable. And then all of a sudden, bam. I'm telling you, as an actor, even I used to do a ton of commercials, right? Has anybody ever seen me in a commercial? Name one, and I'll give you a free wingman book. Which one have I been in? I grew up in South Florida as a commercial actor. I did a lot. What do you got? You know one.
El Pollo Loco?
No, but I did fast food. But nonetheless, commercials are a blessing just for all you want to be actors and the people who are getting into it want to learn about it. It's a process. It's never just instant. You have to be an extra. You have to do commercials. Like, do everything you can. But at a certain point, I was like, yo, I don't want to audition for any more McDonald's commercials. And once I stopped, more of what I wanted came to me, and the stuff I didn't want to do went away. It was just another example of how just infinite amounts of everything you've ever wanted in the universe, and you don't have to do the stuff you don't want to do. That's an illusion. Do the stuff you want to do, and more of that will come to you. My brother knows right here. Yeah.
You have a question for us?
Yeah, little Mama Star, what's up?
I'm having trouble hearing you. Actually, would you mind coming up on stage? Because for whatever reason, the microphone doesn't seem to be working. I don't know why. Freak accident. We couldn't have staged this. You want to borrow my chair for a moment? Take over? Give him a high five. Yeah. Yeah, Starfire. Yes. How about this for a Teen Titans reunion? What's your name?
Annabella.
Annabella. Let's hear for Annabella, please. You have a question for our Teen Titans, Starfire?
I want to ask him if he'll sing the waffle song.
Waffles, waffles, waffles. Waffles, waffles, waffles.
Is that good? That was acceptable? Have you done any better? Amazing comic timing. Let's hear for Annabelle one more time.
Well, because it was a half of the Waffles team. Usually it's me and Kari singing Waffles together. So I understand. With Kari, it would have been better. He's my other half when it comes to the Waffles song.
Okay.
Made me cry over waffles. All right.
We wrote that song together, by the way. Sometimes in our Teen Titans Go sessions, they go, hey, come up with a song. And here's a word to use. That one actually was probably well written by a very expensive writer. That wasn't.
Sing it.
Making that money, that pyramid scheme money. Making money, that pyramid money. Mama money. Making that money, brick by brick. Body go, but money don't fit. Body go something, but I can't just quit. It's alright here at FanExpo, this is legit. Go on and on and on and on. Let's keep this song going.
Okay, now you get to follow.
Keep
that
it
kid.
flowing. This brother be
pressure.
knowing. Yeah, he's got the skills and now he's showing. Together we be growing. No.
Hi guys, my name is Josh Bennett, and before I answer a question, Greg, I got a first impression for you since you always like Disney and all characters you like, so here I go. Gosh, hi everybody, here we go, well, Goofy here, hi there, Mr. Greg, oh, I like you, the best friend, Goofy here, the FanExpo here, Goofy, oh, you were here.
Cipes Boys Academy. You've been teaching this guy for about 20 years. He finally got there. Thanks for showing off our hard work. Wow,
A couple
dude.
years ago, we had Bill Farmer here at the show. You were dressed up as Goofy. I remember you from the Q&A. See, this is what happens. You come to FanExpo, you go to Q&As, you become an amazing voice actor.
Well, now you have a chance for you guys to take it with y'all to do another episode of Teen Titans Go, huh? It'd be great. Practice my voices with you guys doing side work. Booyah! Hey there, B-Man! What's up, y'all?
Dude, stick with Goofy, but I love you!
All right, is that, do I see,
Oh, thank you, Mr. Greg. Well, appreciate it.
Oh, thanks, so.
That was awesome.
We love you. Oh, I love you, Goofy. Now sit down.
Like that's really scariest thing ever.
Okay, my question is for you two is, I'd like to know how you guys got the role to be playing as Raven and Beast Boy on the first original Teen Titans series back in 2003. That was like the legit show that I liked so much.
Stack of $1,000 bills to the producer.
No, you did.
I mean, yeah, it was only like $3,000. Who knew it was going to be a hit?
Okay, so I had an audition, and I was already doing Batgirl and like Kylie from Extreme Ghostbusters and Sharita Wicket from Detention and Ingrid Third, like all these really dark, tragic teenagers. And I was like, how am I going to make Raven stand out? Because I don't want to do the same voice in every show. And I was kind of doing my own voice, and then I left the studio and I said to Andrea Roman, can I try one more thing? And like it just came to me that everything she'd say had this weird little guttural roll, and the whole room was like, oh, that's the voice. So it was just an organic thing that came to me and was unique and stood out, and it just worked, and I loved it. And I feel like it's such a unique thing, but it's become, like you said, iconic with Raven. Like I have fans come to my table and say, every time I read a comic now, I hear your voice with Raven. It's like, oh, that's good.
That was the moment she realized she could be fine first class!
I'm just so glad you slummed it here, leaving your Venice pad, flying first class.
Y'all can see me anytime, right there in the boardwalk.
Go for it. Favorite episode?
Of Go or the original? Go. I mean, I love the movie so much. Did you guys love it? I honestly seen it like 4 times. It's
The
so
movie
funny.
made me laugh so
Yeah.
hard, I was physically injured.
Yeah, I think people that like really didn't want to love it loved it because it's so funny. But episodes, I like Lady Legacies,
Look at them legs, mama!
and I love when they animated us.
Oh
What
yeah.
else? Did you like the pee-pee in the elevator?
I love pee-pee in the elevator, mama.
I didn't like all. So many episodes are so dumb, but they're so funny.
Those are my favorite ones. Like when Beast Boy became the smartest man in the world.
That's good. But we all think they get dumber for it.
Brain percentages. And what I would say, I mean, yeah, it's hard to really choose. My favorite episode would probably be, I mean, I love when Beast Boy tries to basically get a moped. Anybody wanted a moped growing up? Mike, you remember my blue moped? Yeah, I just love any episode about a moped and saving the world from tofu.
Was there only one episode about it?
No, they did a couple. We did it in the original show, the original Titans, and then in the Teen Titans Go at least twice.
Okay.
And I love episodes about like real things, like pyramid schemes, low-income housing. I punched President Nixon in the face for the gold standard episode. That was one of the highlights of my career. Waiting for the Trump one to come up. I know we in Texas. Yeah, there's things about real life things. Like we just did another one, but that's like my favorite thing, where we actually teach lessons that are, will change your lives because you know about these things, but also make you laugh. Those are my favorite episodes. There's a bunch of. How about your favorite one, my
So this is
friend?
the answer, buy the box set.
Yeah, what's your favorite one?
I gotta say, waffles, I guess. It's the first one pops in my head.
Waffles, that's right, baby. That's a good one too. You can't beat it.
What were you smoking to come with us?
Hey, it's legal in California.
Hey, are we in Dallas or Toronto?
All right, I got a 2-part question. One, where is Kari? And
Well, so to explain that real quick, how many of you have... Whoa! I'm here! So something that happens at these conventions, somebody's announced for a convention, they cancel last minute, or they're delayed, or their schedule changes. These wonderful, beautiful people, they have these contracts that they have signed and sign away their souls to movie studios, TV studios, and so on.
Well,
And when they come home...
He's gonna be here tomorrow, y'all. I love you, boys. But Kari, he's gonna be here tomorrow. So
Here tomorrow.
he'll be tomorrow.
Yeah, work you had to do. He'll be here tomorrow.
and the second question is, what is the funniest thing you've ever seen happen behind the mic in any of your careers?
Jason Biggs pants me during the animation awards, the Andy Awards. I was on stage for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the whole crew, Sean Astin, Jason Biggs, Rob Paulson, and they're like, the Ninja Turtles, the new Ninja Turtles, yay! And then I walk out, I'm like waving, and he pulls my pants down. So there was a mic, but it was for the Andy Awards.
You didn't answer the question right. The funniest thing you've had in the studio behind the mic.
You first.
No, I have to. When I was in Toronto doing this show, and this girl, she had to be like 10 years old, and she didn't know that you could leave the studio if you had to go to the bathroom. And she was so cute. She was standing at the mic, and she goes, I'm doing it, and she was.
You're so kind to not use my real name.
That was pretty funny.
Disguising his identity as a 10-year-old girl.
It's
There
embarrassing.
you go. See, that's how the question works.
It's embarrassing. All right, next question.
Check out this crew that rolled up.
That's awesome.
Be safe.
What's going on?
Mama,
Okay,
baby,
so
looking good. Mama, star in the house. Where's Cyborg, yo? Why don't you all ask them?
he's in Justice League, so he's got bigger, better things going.
He's doing the Walking Dead thing.
That's true. It's good stuff, though. King Gang, whatever.
Fighting zombies.
It's good stuff. Anyways, y'all, you touched on earlier how they'll kind of throw topics at you, be like, hey, make a song about this and stuff. It's kind of off topic, but we were talking about Cipes and the people whenever I talked to you earlier. And I was wondering, like, what kind of process do you have whenever coming up with a new song? Or do you, like, sit down with your band, or you just kind of let it out, or you sit down with the pen and just going out? That's kind of what I do, because I'm a rapper as well, and I'm in a group and stuff, and I just sit
Go, beast.
Spit a dark night like DC, cut the lights, yeah. Marvel cause I'm killing them off like half-life, and the particles accelerate my dreams of past lives, yeah. Making sense in the dream of the half pipes, it's all right now, cause I'm here like all my, the anti-hero, call me Nero, or Sub-Zero, or the Nero.
Boy is bad. Back to the bone.
That was my question, kind of like.
Yeah, then just like that happened, Tarek can attest to that. She's a beautiful singer and musician as well. She plays the piano, and I look forward to more of her music coming out. She just did a music video with our friend E.G. Daly that's really funny. You should all check it out. What's it called again?
Impeachable.
Yeah. Impeachable. It's about eating yummy peaches.
No, it's not.
You should check it out. But yeah, like when I'm writing music, most of my inspiration right at this comes from my guru, Wingman G. Like every song, at the core of it, I'm like, that sounds for Wingman. Everything comes back to my guru. But I find inspiration through collaboration. I get to work with a lot of great artists all the time, musicians, and I'm excited for the summer because in Venice Beach, I'm going to be playing a lot of shows, not just on the boardwalk with my band, but gigs, and we got one next week. So if y'all are hanging out on social media, I'll go live and you can all watch our next show. And it's going to be the first show in a while. I'm playing my new EP that came out yesterday too. The new Cipes and the People EP called Fire in the Sky. It's 6 songs I've been working on for like 10 years, so enjoy them. Share them. Round out.
My question is, what are your characters' zodiac signs?
What's your sign, Mama Raven?
Can you look that up?
What do you all think? She probably knows.
Somebody knows.
Are you making that up?
That sounded like a statement of fact. Just buried in
Whoever finds something first gets a hug,
You know,
right?
Wait, Beast Boy's birthday was January 4th.
I mean, if I'm just speculating, I want to say Raven's a Taurus. Anybody else in this room? Okay, all right. I don't know.
Beast
My
Boy's
girlfriend's
birthday
looking
is
at me
January
like,
4th, so what is that? Beast Boy's a Capricorn, because he's a little goat.
okay, hold on. We have a definitive answer.
Raven is a Scorpio, Beast Boy is a Gemini.
Nice, give us a hug!
And who made that up? I didn't make that up, I made it up, it's true. Listen, the internet lies a lot. But when it comes to like signs, don't get too caught up in that. It's just for fun. Like you're all things. You're not just one thing. We're not, you know, black, white, Indian, Chinese, Gemini, Capricorn, whatever. We're just one people. And like, there's different kinds of dog breeds, like human breeds, but we're all just one. You can't really separate it. Right, Guruji? He's looking at his wife. That's all he cares about.
He's like, hey girl, let's get out of here.
He loves her so much. He really does. It's a little weird. You're making me jealous.
So I got good news and bad news. Good news is I think this has been really great. The bad news is this is the last question we got time for. You got this, Starfire.
Give Papa a
It's
kiss.
just for fun question, oh god. If you were to pick a Hogwarts house for your character, what would you put them in?
Oh, what?
Hogwarts house. For your character.
Oh, that's an easy one for me.
For your character.
For Beast Boy too. Also, because he's one of my best friends in the whole world, and if you haven't listened to his music, Tom Felton. My Venice Beach brother, and this master actor, musician. He's really stepped into music. If you haven't listened, he's literally the fifth Beatle. He really is. He's so good, and he plays at cons now. So I'm a Slytherin snake, Beast Boy style.
Okay, I want you to shout out what you think Raven is.
A lot of strong Ravenclaw, a lot of very, very forthright Ravenclaw coming from the crowd.
Wow, makes sense.
So I have two little bits of housekeeping. Sadly, we lost Peter Mangan just a few days ago. This was his home show. He and his family lived here in North Texas. He means a lot to a lot of us. How many of you got to see Peter Mangan at one of the shows over the years? One of the sweetest times in the whole world.
How many of y'all seen him on the movie set? On the TV screen in the movies? Yeah. God bless that brother.
And we have a memorial that we're doing tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the room right next door. So if you want to come and be part of that, come out at 6 o'clock tomorrow. There's a memorial set up at his table in the exhibit hall. Go see it if you haven't seen it. Can I get a round of applause for the crew running the show? Has everybody been wonderful? We need to do a truly warm Dallas welcome.
How we do that? The voice knows everything.
Has everybody greeted you well? Is Dallas impressed?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I misheard you. Yeah, it's been a blessing. And like I